Good morning. I'm going to go through the Fuzion 430 with you. So we're just going to start on the outside and loop all the way around and then head in. So here's your door side part of the pass-through storage. We've got power cable in there. You've got disconnects, in command system, and your inverter. In command system inverter here. Battery storage in this one. You can fit two big batteries in here. One on the lower, one on the upper. And then your battery disconnect switch is right here. So around front, you've got a storage compartment above your LP and above your generator. Let me open this. So you've got your 5500 Onan generator, onboard generator, and two 30-pound LP tanks. This can hold right here, so you can leave it open just like I've done. There's a docking station light. That's gonna turn on a light over here on your front cap. Actually right here, these guys, just to help you with hooking up. Coming over here, we've got all of our hydraulic, reservoir, and hoses. This is gonna be your hydraulic leveling system control right here. And here is the other side of our front pass-through and the docking station. So you've got two of your handles in here. You've got all of your bypass switches for winterize, dewinterize, city fill, tank fill, black tank flush. Everything you can think of is in here, and they've got a nice little handy dandy chart so you don't forget. On-demand water heater. Here's your output access for that. And then vents for your furnace. Do it quick. So we're gonna swing around everything over here. One big thing I gotta note is gonna be the road armor system. Sorry, not road armor, more ride suspension, 3000 in between. So that's gonna give you an extra 2 inches each ways. It might even be 3 of travel, which is really nice for when you're going down the road. Helps with that bucking and chucking, and it just alleviates a lot of strain on your chassis. So really nice there. We've got the Goodyear Endurance tires. I believe they're 14 ply as well. I'm gonna double check that while I'm here. Load range E, is that 14 ply? Oh gosh, it's upside down and I can't see it. I'm gonna come back to you on that one. It's load range E. I just can't remember what the ply is off the cuff. So it is 6-point leveling on this one. So it's 6-point hydraulic. You've got one here, one in front of yours, in front of your axles, and then one on that side for your landing gear. So 3 on each side goes to 6. You've got a full fuel station here as well with a fuel pump. So you don't have to worry about anything there. If you need to fill up toys, do whatever you need to do. So there is where you turn on and off for that pump. Now it is a flush, almost flush mounted ladder. So those little pins that you just saw at the bottom, you unpin those and the ladder comes away from the coach, gives you the clearance to climb up there. Now with this, that's gonna pop open, and I'll show you when we go inside. That's gonna be a garage vent. So you can pop that open, lock it in place. So that way if you've got four-wheeler, ATV, side-by-side, whatever you got in there, you've got some ventilation while you're going down the road too. So we do have the patio system with this. So what you can do is that's going to come down just like it is. You don't have to worry about holding it or putting any bracing underneath. It is good to go. Those cables are going to keep it right where it's at. You do have a little level on here as well, so you can see where you're sitting. The screen here is going to fold out and make one big basically screened in fence around, and then you can close off that door as a screen door. Now it's a lot easier to show from here. That yellow strap, that's going to unlock the ramp door from the inside, but there is a separate keyhole right here where you're going to do a hard lock on the door. So to release the door to get it down, it is a 0G door. So if you've got to unlock the key, you're going to go inside, you just have to pull that and it releases it. It's not going to come flying down, and it's because of the 0G door, it's actually fairly light. So you got these extra cables here that make it easy to go. I'm doing this with one hand, I mean, you can see I can push it super easy, makes it really light. It's not going to come flying down on you. You do have a rear awning back here as well, so you have technically 3 awnings on this beast, and backup camera prep. Frameless windows on all the full Fusions as well. And you've got another little outside storage compartment here, so if you've got anything else that's dirty, heavy, something that you just don't care if it's outside or not stored inside, there's another spot. So we're going to go in to the garage first and stop right here. So you've got the in-track, the floor track system, which this itself is not adjustable, but you've got multiple spaces where you can tie down. You've actually got, oh, how many of these do I have? 9? Sorry, 9 of these, yeah. So you've got 3 in the front, 3 in the middle, and then 3 more along the transition. So I'm going to touch on the Happy Jack beds now. The sofa ones are convertible. There is a armrest in the middle, that's why there's that spacer there. That can flip down, or you flip the backrest all the way over and it's going to lay flat here. Raise that bad boy up, and it's going to sit higher to the ceiling, so you've got more space. You can raise it up just like it is now, it's just you don't have as much headroom. Speaking of up there, you do have a secondary bunk. That can come down on its own too, and that way you've got double the sleeping space if you need it. On my 430 Fusion, I've also got triple ACs in this guy. So the one in the garage is a direct drop AC, which means it's not ducted and it's only going to cool your garage area. The other 2 ACs are ducted. We've got overhead storage in here with lights underneath. You've got your controls for your bed, lift right here, more light switches, and this is going to be for that rear awning, this guy right here. Now, since I'm right here, we'll hit these vents. There is a on the handle, you squeeze it, you can see that depressing, and then you can either angle it back so that it's open this way. You can even angle it forward and it locks open that way. So that way you've got the air coming in here, and you can do the ones in the back the other way. So you've got that going through. We've got the upgraded Sony sound system in here as well for your speaker system. That's going to be throughout the coach inside and out. And that's all controlled from your main radio, which is in the main area. I'll show you that in a bit. We've got another TV out here already mounted that you don't have to mess with. And most people's favorite part, a second full bathroom. Now it's a small full bathroom. You still got a sink. You've got a shower tub. I mean, obviously you've got all the height that you need back here, and a stool. It is a porcelain stool back here as well. You have a power fan because of the height on the ceiling. That's all controlled from right here, as well as your lights, and storage behind the medicine cabinet and below the sink. Sorry I don't have any of the lights on. I've got this out on the lot, so I can't get everything turned on. One last thing I'm going to touch on, second to last thing, I'm sorry, is going to be in here. In this compartment is actually going to be the ladder for getting up onto that top bunk. So that way you've got it in a nice hard compartment. It's out of the way. You don't have to worry about it just laying around on your garage floor. The last thing I'm going to touch on is the big glass door that takes you to your kitchen and living room. Now it is sealed all the way around. All the way around. So that way, if you've got toys, something that might be giving off some fumes, you're sealed off. You're not going to have to worry about it. And that's why they have that direct drop AC in the back versus the ducted ones. We do have a loft up here. Hard for me to get you a good picture on it because it is dark. And I try to be as tall as I can, but I'm only 6'2". The light up there is manual. You can use the ladder for the bunk area in the back for this as well. You've got a power vent fan right here in your kitchen. And then just off to the right, in past the hallway, we've got more overhead storage and lower storage. Fuses and breakers are going to be right in here. We'll come over to this side. More overhead storage above your counters. You've got a window here, outlets, and then you've also got quick charge USB here as well. Let's see if I can, there we go. Quick charge USB, solid surface countertops, and there is a sink cover. I just don't have it out. We've got it tucked away. You've got storage underneath the sink. Oh, there's the sink cover. And so these guys are also, I'll show you on the sofas, but these are little, basically like little TV trays, just mini ones. We've got more drawers here. Looks like I gotta get that one adjusted. Sorry to show you that in the video, but easy fix. And more storage, tons of storage. So before we go into the living room, I'm gonna sweep over here. Storage underneath your oven, and you've got a bigger oven. It's not like the full residential ones that you're getting in some of your big fifth wheels now, but it's going to be the next closest thing. 3-burner cooktop with glass cover, so you can use it as counter space if you need to, if you're not cooking. You've got a much larger microwave convection oven, and again, more storage. Just an insane amount of storage on these guys. So now on the Fuzions, because a lot of the times people are taking these off-road, you're going to a racetrack, you might not have full hookups all the time, or you might want to bring it right next to the track so you don't have hookups at all. You've got your generator, you've got a gas electric fridge, which is a 4-door. I want to say this is a 18 cubic foot gas electric fridge. So you still have tons of space for food, and you've got the versatility to run it on gas or electric. Now, we're going to swing over here. We've got theater seats on this side. Each end is going to recline. They're heated and massaged as well. And it's just a pull tab recline. Nothing too crazy. Just pull this guy. All your controls are going to be right here. So you've got massage. There is an under lighting, and then your heat is here. This is going to be what I was telling you about with those little TV trays. Those are on just a little peg. They sit right in here nice and tight. You don't have to worry about them coming off, going anywhere, and you've got places to eat. If you're not, because there's no hard dinette table or anything. So, on to the L-shaped sofa. Same thing on each end. And that is coming into multiple pieces. So, this is all one piece. These right here. And these two are separate. So, you're going to take these apart. This is going to come off of this, and this is going to come off of that. And you're going to fold those up or set them up out of the way when you're running those slides in. Give me just a second. Fireplace. That's going to be your radio sound system. That's all controlled right there. Inside, outside zones. I believe you've got 3. Living room. Living room inside. You've got garage area. I think is one on its own. And then you might even have a 4th with the bedroom. I'd have to double check on it, but I don't have it on, so don't quote me on that one. Sorry. More storage all the way around as well. And then I'm going to pause it for a second and take you into the bedroom. All right, going into the bedroom, first thing you're going to notice is going to be you have a central vac system on this guy and a spot right here where you can sweep debris into on your main level. I'm going to touch base on the control panel in just a second. That'll be the last thing we go for. So coming into the bedroom, you've got 2 drawers right here, 2 big drawers. You've got a TV right above that door side window. You've got outlets abound and big storage in here. So this guy's gonna open up normal. Swings open, washer dryer prep is right here. You've got a rail that goes all the way across. Now, cool thing with this, I actually really like it because then you don't have it swinging into the way, is this door right here, excuse me, slides open. So you've got really open, easy access for that secondary closet. If you've got anything big in there, really makes it nice. Or if you put a washer dryer in there next to each other, instead of stacking them, however you really feel like doing it, just easier to get to. All right, close these off and swing over to the other closet. Now, again, I can't turn the light on, so it's going to look a little dark, but we've got depth here and that's going to go all the way back. You've got a lip right here, so you know, well, your stuff's not going to come flying off. I mean, granted, if your door's closed, you're not going to have to worry about that. But even if, you've got that extra little insurance to make sure it's not going anywhere. Really, actually, a pretty deep, smaller closet. That's going to be your deepest part back here, and then it is an angle because of the front cap. But sorry about that. My phone cut me off. It's a little warm out in the camper, so it just got a little warm. And shut my camera off. So anyway, got an extra bar for clothes. You got a lip up top for that top shelf, so you've got extra extra safety if you put anything up here, and you've still got good depth. Both sides open, so you don't have to worry about that. You've got a little end table with an outlet and another end table with USB. Outlets over here. You've got roller shades on these. Let me show you this. So you've got blackout roller shades. Really nice feature. You got a late morning, you don't want the sun waking you up. Another cool thing with this king bed that's on a slide out is you've still got big storage underneath. So you've got all this right here that you can use as extra storage. Sliding door, barn door going into your pass-through bathroom. And this is going to be one of those more apartment style showers where it is just a shower. You've got a seat for it. You've got little nooks to put your toiletries, and adjustable. You can loosen this. This just pushes right here. This slides up and down as you need it. If you're not a super tall guy like me, you don't necessarily need all the space, and you don't need it all the way that tall. Now I'm 6'2". You've got this big old skylight that helps me stand in here just fine and not hit my head, which is an incredible feature. Most showers I struggle with. You've got a travel strap, safety strap, right here for your shower doors. You're going to want to have that in place when you're going down the road. They also have a loose hanging, or a loose lay, middle piece, so that way you can clean it a heck of a lot easier too. Porcelain stool up in the main bathroom as well. Storage below the sink and storage above the sink. You've got outlets, you've got a power vent fan as well, and here's another one of those spots where you can sweep dust and debris to your central vac. Now, before I get onto this guy, I'm going to pause real quick and come right back to it. All right, just to touch quickly on the in-command system. Obviously, you've got to have a battery in there, which at Premier RV, we include the battery. You don't have to worry about that at no charge. Now, with that being said, your in-command system is going to run your lights, your awning, water heater, furnace, AC. It's also going to run your slide outs. The whole kit and caboodle. You can do everything on there. But again, because I don't have this plugged in, the battery that we left on this guy is dead. Unfortunately, that's on us. But so I can't turn anything on in its current state. However, I should make a video in depth on this down the road, but at the time I've not been able to. So one final thing that I did not mention is, for starters, outside speakers. Going to be right here. This is going to be fridge access, lower and upper, if you need to do work on it, and you've got a spot to mount a TV outside if you need it. So that's going to about do it on my Fuzion 430 walkthrough. And again, this is Zach with Premier RV out in Bluegrass, Iowa. Give me a call at 563-424-7788 or shoot me an email, just zach@premierrv.com. If you've got any questions, I'd love to be able to help you out. Have a wonderful day.